Hi, welcome. It's me, Marianne. This might be a little shaky. I'm holding my phone. I'm just sitting up against a wall on my bed. I I've been going through it, but I just wanted to come on and say hi. Um, there's been a bit of a shakeup in the Weight Watcher world. Unfortunately, some coaches, virtual coaches, and assistants got laid off, and they're switching things around a bit. Not quite sure what's happening, but my Sunday morning coach, she's still with us, so but she doesn't have her assistant. So basically the coaches have to do it on their own, and they are going to have co-coaches from what I understand, where there'll be two coaches in a meeting, and they're they weren't quite clear on how that's going to work, but anyway, so I wanted to pop into my meeting this morning because they were talking about ultra processed foods, which is a big key interest to me. But yeah, so I've been eating a lot of ultra processed foods recently because, as you see, I I lost another tooth. I don't have any teeth on this side, so no molars. So it's been quite difficult. Even when I put my upper partial in, it's I can't chew a steak or anything. I don't have the molars on the bottom. So it's been like oatmeal and pudding and eggs and whatever else I could do. And I'm using a processed food, a canned chicken, because I can make like canned chicken and mayonnaise, and the thin bread, a thin sliced bread, I can put my upper partial in, and I can make it through like a chicken salad sandwich, but I can't like put celery and stuff in there because I can't chew the celery. I'm not going to swallow a hunk of celery, but I've been enjoying some. I haven't been really doing my program. I'm Confessions of a Weight Watcher. um, so I've been off track. I haven't been to an in-person meeting because I haven't been happy. I did have some joy though last month. Um, I finally got the dentist to pull my tooth, so that's why I lost the tooth. But the issue is they had to take my lower partial because they got to add another tooth in there. So that's why I'm missing this. But it's been since August because I went in there wanting them to pull my tooth, but oh no, let's try to save it. When I knew there was no saving it, but they don't ever want to listen. And then I got a big infection and I noticed it. And so I rushed to the dentist, and she pulled it. It was horrific because they couldn't numb the gum because of the infection. Uh, Anyway, that's the first time I ever screamed at the dentist. But I was just hoping there's no little kids in there or anything because it hurt. It hurt. But it feels fine now. But I don't feel fine because something else is going on. But I don't have my teeth because of it. I uh, I will say my son treated me to a trip in Las Vegas, and we got to go to the Sphere and see the Wizard of Oz. That was exciting. Um, and I did catch an apple. So, I mean, that's one of the things that happens in the show. It was a glorious trip, a good time with my son. We had a fantastic time. I didn't want to go to Las Vegas, and he's like, Mom, let's just go. Excuse me. I go, I don't really want to go to Las Vegas. The only one, he thought The Wizard of Oz was my favorite movie and that I want to go there. And I go, yeah, that would be fun. I go, basically, the only reason I'd want to go to Las Vegas is to see Donny Osmond. So he bought tickets to Donny Osmond and the VIP meet Donny Osmond, take a photo op with Donny Osmond. So I met my heartthrob, Donny Osmond. So in between all this mess, I had a great time. But since I got the tooth pulled, I met Donny Osmond without I had my top teeth in, so you couldn't tell that I didn't have my bottom teeth. But anyway, so the teeth were sent off to the lab, etc., etc. But the day before my appointment to pick up my teeth and have them all fitted and everything, I had this horrible pain on my neck, and I felt in the back. I had a rash on the back of my neck, and I went to the doctor, and I have shingles. And the dentist wouldn't let me come. So shingles are not contagious. They are contagious in a way that if a person who hasn't had chicken pox came in contact with one of the blisters, then they could catch chicken pox. But she wouldn't let me come to the dentist, so I go back to the doctor Wednesday, so hopefully I can go to the dentist Friday. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm not going to deny it. It's just awful. My skin was burning, just burning, burning, burning. And it's still burning here on my neck and up the back of my head. I can show you, the front ones aren't as bad. So I don't know if you can see a little bit. They're drying up. They're still not scabbed, but they should scab in the next couple days. But they go like down all my neck, across my shoulder, about on my bicep, and then down the front on this side. And I don't know what's up with my ear, but my ear hurts really bad, and the scalp is very tender, and it went and it hurt my eye. But thank God they stopped about here and they didn't go up my face. So they're not in my face, but we will have to address the situation with the nerve going to the eye and the ear. And my tonsil is really swollen. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm sorry. I have like these tears. I'm pretty good with the pain. I was pushing through the burning and all that pretty well. I mean, I didn't see any reason to take Advil or anything because it was just burning, and taking a cold shower felt really good. And I don't like cold showers, but it's just my neck and my ear. It's just the nerve that goes up there. So if I take an Advil, that helps for a couple hours and I can sleep. I haven't had any trouble sleeping. So that's the good thing. And I know I'll get through this. I just hope I don't have the after pain. It could take a bit of time. So I haven't gone to work because it could have been contagious. You don't want to come in contact with like a pregnant woman, because I guess that can have complications, the chickenpox, whatever. Like I said, I can't give anybody shingles, but I could, while the blisters are not scabbed over, give somebody chickenpox. And the whole thing about it is I don't have my own laundry inside my home. I share with 3 other families in a 4-plex, so I haven't been able to like go down and do my laundry. I've been washing my towels by hand. My son, he works in a grocery store, so first I did one grocery pickup, and I picked him up from work, and he came with me to the other store that I made the order with. And he met the guy at the back of the car, because I brought him in case some pregnant lady walked out or something, because that would just be my luck. Oh, I'm trying to be so contactless, etc. But he took my phone out and gave him the number, and he actually was in his store uniform and different competing store loading up my groceries in the back of the car. And then I needed some more groceries, so I just gave him a grocery list, and he shopped after he got off work. And I picked him up and we loaded it up in the car, and I drove him home. And then I needed some more bread, because I can eat some thin bread and make, like I said, a chicken salad sandwich. So he picked up my bread and some ding-dongs because I can chew cake. So that's a confession of a Weight Watcher. So, that's where I'm at right now. So I'm going to the doc. Supposedly since I got the antiviral, as soon as I got the rash, it was supposed to help, but I don't know. I think it's just the situation of where the shingles are that. But I have to count my blessings and be thankful that this didn't happen in Las Vegas. I mean, it was bad enough. I got by. I was able to eat a few things in Las Vegas. But I'm tired. I'm tired of not having my teeth, and I just want my teeth. I don't know why she couldn't just hand them to me, because maybe they'll fit and maybe I could have used them, but no, we're gonna hold them hostage. So let's see. So I'll have to have the doctor see what's going on with my tonsil to see if I can go to the dentist at my next appointment. I could have went Tuesday, but I told the dentist, I go, well, I'm seeing the doctor on Wednesday, so maybe let's see what the doctor says. And then, but the doctor I saw first said, oh yeah, it's not contagious, you can go to the dentist, but the dentist said no. So nobody's pregnant in there. I don't know, maybe they haven't had the chicken pox, I don't know. But it's, I've been really careful. I've been staying inside. I haven't been going out. They say I could go, I could just cover it up and go shopping and etc. But I don't want to impose anything on anybody else. So I've just been kicking it back here, just in my jammies. Not really getting much done because it's my right arm and it hurts. It really does hurt. I don't wish this on anybody. But yeah, so that's where I've been. And I do hope to get to some meetings soon. Gotta get through all this, get back on plan, of course, during the holidays. But that's basically what the meeting was about, ultra-processed foods, and how are you going to choose on those during the holidays? What are going to be your go-tos? But I kind of liked how they kind of talked about ultra-processed foods. They didn't say don't have them. I mean, there's a lot of people that say don't ever eat ultra-processed foods. But they basically explained the point system as far as the ultra processed foods go, that the less processed it is, the less points it has. But then also protein powder might have less points than ice cream or something, because it has more protein and not all the saturated fat and added sugar, those type of things. So if you can get to a meeting and if you're interested in that topic, it is kind of interesting to see their take on ultra processed foods. But anyway, I just wanted to check in, say hi, and let you know I'm okay. I'm still here. Thanks for hanging and being patient with me. I'll get through this. Like I said, I'm thankful that all this happened after our trip and not in the middle of it or right before it. So I had the time of my life, and then I came home, went back to work, all happy, and then all of a sudden, what the heck is going on? Because with this thing, you don't see a rash right away. It starts with the pain. And I'm like, why is my neck burning? I don't see anything on my neck. I'm searching all over. What is going on? And I thought, well, maybe because I've been wearing a crossbody bag lately. Was it friction? No. And then all of a sudden this rash appeared, and I went to the doctor. The doctor didn't even, I go, do you think it could be shingles? And then he looks again and he goes, it is kind of going in a line. And then later that night, it got bigger. And then by the next morning, it was going down the front of my chest. So just boom. But I guess maybe if I didn't get the antivirals, maybe it would have went, I don't know where it would have went. But right now, it just hurts. So it doesn't burn as much on my, it burns to touch my skin. So that's the thing now. But when it first broke out in the rash, it was like on fire. But not the worst pain I've ever had. An abscessed tooth is the worst pain I've ever had. I've had a child. I've had the shingles, and I've had an abscessed tooth. I had one nerve exposure abscessed tooth that was just debilitating. So here I've been able to sit and watch movies, and like I said, I just started taking Advil. Excuse me, got a little gas. Like 4 days ago, because this pain has just got more intense, and thought it was supposed to get better. I don't know what's going on, but we'll be going to the doctor to figure that out. I just wanted to say hi and thank you, and I will be coming back more regularly when I get my life situated again and I can get into a routine, start going to my meetings, and grateful that we still have them. When I saw the shakeup going on with Weight Watchers, I'm like, is my studio still there? But I think they're adding more studios, so that's a good thing. And losing all those assistants, that's a pretty big loss, because those assistants at the Weight Watcher meeting virtuals are the ones that would check you in and get you accountable for your weight, kind of like going to an in-person meeting. So I'm not quite sure how that's gonna work, but I'm sure they'll fill us in more and more. But anyway, thanks for watching. I don't want to hold you up, have you looking at my messy hair and my loose clothing. But yeah, I'm not sure when I'll make another video, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you.